Does anybody remember games for Windows Live? Like, that old thing Microsoft made that was supposed to be like if you had an Xbox on your PC that they remade. So you have a Windows phone on your PC? Whenever I see the Microsoft Store and all these dumb recommendations that are in my little Windows home bar, it just makes me think of games for Windows Live and how every single gamer absolutely despised Windows Live. And it makes me think, like, how is the Microsoft Windows Store going to succeed? Like, honestly. Sure, games for Windows Live may have had its problems, but I'll be damned, okay? The Microsoft Windows Store literally has fucking malware and just shitty mobile games on it, dude. Like, how? So suppose I like Fortnite. I don't know, Finicon TV likes it when I say that. And I want to search up Fortnite Battle Royale. Oh, I just type in Fort? Well, what's this? A Fort Building Royale 3D? Oh, I want to check this out. Maybe this is interesting. What the fuck? So, as you can see, games from the Windows Store. Games from. Wait, how do I even? Okay, games from the Windows Store are the creme of the crop. Okay, I just want to say this game. Oh, what is this? What the fuck is this game, dude? Come on, you can't be doing this. It doesn't even run well. It doesn't even run well. Okay, let's change that to just. Okay, it doesn't take mouse buttons. Actually, one thing I did learn is that none of the games on the Windows Store take mouse keybinds at all. So just in case you're like a mouse button presser, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, okay. Well, I don't know even why I'm still playing this game. It's literally the worst. Like, it's just the worst. Now, that game was horrible, okay? Absolute garbage. I literally hope that nobody plays it in their entire life, because if they did, they'd probably notice that their lifespan had just shortened by about 5 years. However, in saying that, I don't think a professional company like Microsoft should be allowing people to put, like, things like this, and mobile games too, on their PC gaming platform. Like, I know it's not a completely, like a gaming platform. Obviously, there's movies and stuff on it too. But all in all, in terms of gaming, I don't even think the gaming section should exist. And if it does exist, it should only be the exclusives that are on that store. Like the, Xbox Game Pass for PC exclusives, because that's the one thing that the Microsoft Store got right. Is, well, in my opinion, it's the ability to play with your friends on another Microsoft, well, console using Microsoft software. So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I could see the gaming section of the Windows Store being good for. Unless you want to play Fort Royale 3D, but even then, imagine playing a PC game where ads stretch in every couple of seconds. Like, what the hell? It's like we're reverting. You know the Google Play Store? The Google Play Store is for a mobile device, and it has the scum of the scum when it comes to mobile apps. It's literally filled with malware because Google probably doesn't do any degree of checking on apps that are uploaded there. And I'd like to say Microsoft You know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Microsoft does the same. And when I said there was malware earlier in the video, I don't actually have proof of that, so I don't know why I said it. But what I will say is that iOS, in terms of like app stores, has it figured out. The Microsoft Store, it shouldn't even exist unless it's made directly for Microsoft phones, which also shouldn't exist. There's literally no reason at all to be doing something like that. I don't know. I just, a PC exclusive store shouldn't be brimming with mobile games. And then, sure, you can get AAA titles on there, but if they're not included with Game Pass, do not get them. They're like a downgraded version of any other program. Or, well, game. Like, anything you can get from Steam instead of the Microsoft Store, you should get from Steam. Unless you bought the Microsoft Game Pass for PC. That's the only ideal where I could have it even... I could even see somebody using the Microsoft Store. Unless they just like movies or playing Candy Crush on their computer like a little bitch. I think personally, the only reason why the Microsoft Store hasn't shut down yet is that they're forcing all their Xbox audience to use it. They're forcing that instead of using the original Xbox Store that they used to have, they just added the Microsoft Store to, well, Xbox. And this happened a while ago, but they added it to the Xbox and said, well, basically, you liked using that other store? Well, now you have to use the Microsoft Store. I don't know. At first, it was terrible. I think it's gotten slightly better since then, but I remember when I didn't have a PC and I used to play Xbox, like, a lot, I would go on the Microsoft Store to download stuff, and it would just stop halfway for, like, no reason and give really shitty error codes that I couldn't decode at all. Like, it made no sense. I googled the errors, and it just didn't even make sense. Nobody knew what was going on. Although I can say for certain they at least fixed that now, so things download pretty smoothly, but I still wouldn't recommend using the service because it's just bad. Like, there's not really much good on it, and all the games won't even run in like the full screen that you'd normally be able to run games in, and they don't even allow for like keybinds that you could use on your mouse, like basically any other game for years ago. And they encode their apps so strangely that you can't even mod their games either. So if you wanted to get a game that you'd like to mod, definitely do not get it from the Windows Store. It's a big mistake. Anyway, point is, Windows Store bad. Subscribe to me now or die.